Hi everyone and welcome to Trades of the Week, and I hope you're doing incredibly well. And today it's going to be very exciting. We're going to be talking about Silvergate, one of the biggest crypto banks might go belly up. And there's an indicator that might show you when we are in a bullish phase or a bearish phase, which we will explore today as well. Not only that, the halving of Bitcoin is coming up, which will or might spark the next bull market if history is repeating itself. And we're going to be exploring today what you can do to make sure you maximize your gains in the next bull market. Well, at least that is what we're doing. So before we dive into it, I want to invite you to become a member of the I Am Insider. This is an exclusive community that we have where you're going to be getting the stock of the week, the crypto of the week, market updates, so you know what to do and when to do it. Not only that, you're going to get exclusive videos and content, exclusive books written by Marcus and Maria, and also courses on how you get started in the very best way. You know the best part? It's free. So make sure you press the link below to become an I Am Insider today. And with that being said, let's dive into it. As per usual, we're going to start with the trading and the buffaloes. And for those of you new to the channel, my name is Sahlström. I'm the head trader and trainer for Investment Mastery. And I want to welcome you. And what you need to know here is in this channel, we look at trading and investing. And basically the difference is that investing is just that we're in for a longer period of time. And basically we're buying, and when the chart or price tells us to sell, we sell and take profit. That's really how it works. So looking at the first strategy here, we use a simple concept of support and resistance. So we have 1, 2, and 3 bounces. And then hopefully it goes down again, following the same pattern. But in this case, with Global Business Travel Group, or GBTG, I mean, we're not getting this off at a good note. We lost 1% on this one, unfortunately. That's every time we lose, we say boo. But every time we win, we say moo, like, milking the cow. So 1% loss on this one, unfortunately. But that's just how it is in trading. No emotions involved. So looking at PEP or PepsiCo Inc., we had a stop loss at break even. A stop loss is an automatic order that cuts your losses, or locks in profits for that matter, for your choosing. So we are out at break even on this one. SVI, it's really swirled lower. This is SolarWinds Corporation, and we were up over 3% in profit. We had the stop loss at 3%, got taken out with a 3% profit on this one. So in total, we have 1 minus and 3 plus, right? We have 2. This is what's so cool about trading, right? We win 1, we lose 1, but we win 3 and lose 1. So we're still here with 3% profit. Let me do it again. So we're still here with 3% profit, which is awesome. So continuing this now, GIS, we have the stop loss at break even. MPVR, we're slightly in a loss, so you can do your research on this, but we think this looks like a good opportunity as well. And Google as well. Google we entered last week, and we're up 3% at the moment. Stop loss just below the candle that took us up to 3%, so at 2.48%. And last one, PEG. We're a little bit in profit here. We were up quite a bit, actually. We were up roughly, you can see in here, 1%. So if we go below that, then it's time to move our stop loss as well. So that is really the ones we're looking at. And we're actually not adding any new buffaloes this week. We're looking at our positions, and we haven't really found anything we liked yet. But we will get back to that next week, hopefully, and see if there's anything new to get into. And that's also a lesson. You don't always need to enter new positions. Sometimes the best thing to do is actually to do nothing. Let time do the heavy lifting. We're in a couple of good ones, and have fun, right? Spend time with your family and just enjoy life. That's what you can do in the meantime while you wait for the next buffalo and good opportunity to come to you. So there are a couple of things I do want to mention here in terms of the stock market in its whole. And by the way, are you up 3% on Buffalo or on Google for that matter? Comment in the chat. We would love to find out if you are that as well. So I want to introduce an indicator to you as explained here in the intro, and that is this one. This here is the US or the MA200, the moving average, the 200 moving average. And usually when price is above the 200 moving average, then it's actually a really good sign. And we actually bounced on this level again and taking the price a little bit higher here, which is a really, really good sign. Because what that means is is that it's very likely now that we will break higher. So that's bullish for the stock market anytime we're over this. So for you to get a good signal that we might be in a bullish phase or a positive phase going up, then you want to have the price of the US 30, the 30 biggest companies in US above the 200 daily moving average. And really, besides from that, there's not much news coming out this week. We have some data that's coming out. The Fed is going to speak a bit, but nothing to worry about this week. So I'm not going to get into that. But what I'm going to get into is this. So for example, AI is definitely here to stay. And there's one company that really surged 30%. And the ticker for that is AI. So this is a small cap company. There's nothing we enter into because it's very, I wouldn't say risky, but I would say that it's very volatile, right? So you need to know what you're doing. So I'm going to give you another one that could be really interesting for this as well. So it's really riding on the hype. And the reason it went up actually is because they created an AI application for enterprises. And it just looks really good and promising as well. And one other thing, before we now dive into Goldman or into cryptos, I want to mention that Goldman Sachs, they're cutting a lot of staff, which is actually really positive for the company because they're cutting costs. But that being said, they're actually really bullish on cryptos. So I want to get into cryptos as well a little bit here. Bitcoin has really been stabilizing a bit, but the reason they're bullish on cryptos is they're actually allocating quite a bit of staff to cryptos as we speak as well. Currently, we are just ranging sideways here. And if we have a look at the 200 moving average as well, you can see that the price is above that, which is a really, really good sign. We did say in previous trades of the week that we think a possible rebound down to 20,000 is possible, which is still our standpoint. We might go a little bit higher first. And I mean, the only thing to do here really is to follow the strategies. And I'm going to explain why I believe we're actually on the verge of a new bullish phase of ginormous magnitudes. I'm going to get to that in just a moment. So there are some news when we come to the crypto market that is worth mentioning. Number one is Silvergate. Silvergate is one of the biggest crypto banks, and they are in trouble, which is why as well, if they really go bankrupt, and there's other companies out there as well, but if they do, that could bring Bitcoin down to 20,000. So there are some kind of moving, or like our researcher says, some clouds looming as well. But that being said, I do believe that if Silvergate goes under one of the biggest crypto banks and they have a massive $8 billion drawdown in this crypto market, and Binance and Coinbase, two of the biggest exchanges, have said that they're not going to be working with Silvergate anymore either, so it's not looking good. Speaking about not looking good, BlockFi is filing for bankruptcy. This is a big lending platform that's been around. I think it was founded by the Winklevoss twins, but don't quote me on that. But they filed for bankruptcy, and a lot of people have done, staking on there as well. And staking is a way for you, if you hold your coins in a certain wallet, then they give you more coins for it. It's a bit a way of getting interest. And now the SEC, the Security and Exchange Commission, are clanking down on that a bit as well. So we are not sure what's going to happen with staking. It might be that they're actually going to prohibit staking as well on the exchanges. So just good to know. There's nothing to do right now, but we will update you as soon as there is anything with that. And speaking about the big crypto exchanges like Kraken and Coinbase, they are looking into being custodians and really regulated. Now, Kraken is already a bank, but they're looking to get further regulation and become their own bank and cutting the middlemen. Exactly the whole point of cryptos, right? The whole point of cryptos. And another thing to just pay attention to when we speak about Binance US, they actually talk about that they are selling securities. So SEC is investigating Binance US as well, which is not a great sign. But that being said, let's see what happens there. But that could be another thing that could bring the crypto market down a bit. And I know what you're thinking, right? Thinking, Dennis, there's only bad news. Like the crypto is going to do zero, surely. Well, there is one thing, right? And that is this. When the crypto price is going up, on bad news, then you know that the market is turning. I want to just move your attention to this picture here. And I'm just going to move myself for a second here as well. As you can see, this picture shows you the start of the bull market, one of the first one in 2018. And you can see here, now 2015, sorry. And you can see the halving happened here 1 year later. Bitcoin was at 500, end of the cycle $3,400. You can do the math yourself, but with a peak of 20,000, that's a lot of percentage, right? But then it went down to 3,400. And this was 1 year before the halving. At the time of halving, 9,200. This was 2020. Up to $68,000. Well, now we're 1 year before the halving. It's around 20,000, 23,000-ish. And the next halving is in 1 year, at the very time the bull market usually started. So where are we going to go? 100,000, 125,000, some say a million, some say 500,000. And we think definitely what we usually do, right? We do, okay, so why don't maybe it goes to 500,000. Let's have that, 250. And let's have that again, 125, just to be safe. And this is just this happening. What about the next? So we truly believe you can make some incredible gains in the next bull market to come. And some of the coins we're investing into is definitely Bitcoin, right? And it's going down a bit, which is really good. Solana is another one. So if Solana goes, down again, which I think could happen if Bitcoin goes to 20,000, down to $15, I think that could be really good, really solid. And that's another one, right? Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana. And let's have a look here. I think Cardano as well. We spoke about Engine Coin, gaming. If we speak about you taking advantage of AI, well, why not invest in the platform that really promotes all of these games? So that is Engine Coin. That could be really, really solid and good as well. And Matic, of course. Matic is a really good cryptocurrency that is supporting the Bitcoin ecosystem as well. And this is down 73%, and if you are getting in as a new to the crypto market, it's down 25% from the high. So you can utilize the small cap strategy we have. So let's imagine this. Let's say, Dennis, I want to invest 300 in this. Well, to start with, why don't you invest 100 then at minus 25, and then the next 100 at minus 50, and the next 100 is minus 75 if it goes down there. Another one that's really good is Cardano, also going down a bit, down 21 or so percent. So there's a lot of really strong projects out there that I do believe will do really well. And what you will be able to see, if I look at the bigger picture here, look at this. This was the last bull market. Yes, Cardano went up over 4,000%. I've never seen these type of returns before. So make sure you do your research on this, right? So you know exactly what to do and when to do it. And hey, contact us if you need any support here. And as an IM insider, you will be able to understand how the crypto market works. And not only that, you will also understand how to take action on this as well. So currently on Cardano, as an example, we are currently in quite a few times. So from the high point here, we invested at minus 74, minus 84, and it didn't go down to minus 94, but that is our next entry in case it goes down there, just as this example. So, two things I want to mention before we wrap up for today is this. A coin to look out for is Metacade. Now, Metacade is a new project. It's not even on TradingView because it's in the pre-sale, which means it's kind of at a stage we can get in like before everyone else. So you could go to their website and let us know if you want to find out more about it. But basically what to do is they're creating a metaverse for everyday people to network and do business. That's one of the first ones, and it's getting a lot of attention. So we'll let you know if we get more information about it or when we do. So that could be really, really interesting project. And just know that during the bear market, that's when everything else grows. And one coin to avoid is Potcoin. Potcoin, well, works with cannabis, and you can see it's really down quite a bit from its high, right? And I mean, since 2018, it's down like 99, well, 100% almost. So this is a coin that, I would avoid, right? Yeah, it could go up, right? It did go up here quite a bit, actually, 1,000%, but it's really the technology is quite weak and not really good, so I would just think twice before getting into something like this. That's the only thing. And looking at some of the coins or some of the stocks. So the first one here, which is Intel. Intel is, we're looking for a new entry at minus 64% on that, but then nothing else has really happened. And the one that we're looking at the moment is IBM. And currently, we have the high here on the 13th of December. This is the high point for IBM. IBM is heavily involved in AI, right? They have their Watson product, the AI Watson AI, and they're also in healthcare to really build up the AI ecosystem there. So it's currently down 15% from its high. We are waiting for a 20% drop before we get in. So we can place a limit order at 122.5, and now just to wait in order to get in. 2.5, right? That's the first entry here. So that will be the first entry for us. With this will be the minus 20%. So that's the first time we would enter here, all right? So the last thing I want to do now before we wrap up for today is to look at the results. So we closed 2% on the Buffalo, that's a moo, taking our total portfolio up to 69.8% since August 2020. And the other ones, not much to mention about those. They haven't really moved that much in price. So I hope you really enjoyed this version of Trades of the Week, and let us know in the comment, is there anything you would like to see? And don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well and press that like button. That will really help the YouTube algorithm, and also the alarm bell, so you will be the first to know whenever there is a market update to be had. And from myself, right, and the whole team at Investment Mastery, we really hope that you become an IM insider as well. If you are new to this and you want to learn more about the markets for free, press the link and become an IM insider. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this, and I cannot wait to see you in the next version of Trades of the Week.